In this video, I'm going to give you a little reason why you shouldn't plant large trees next to a retaining wall, especially if that retaining wall wasn't built correctly and doesn't have any rebar in it. And again, we use rebar to structurally reinforce walls. And of course, I would imagine this retaining wall was built, I don't know, just off the top of my head, I would say 30 years ago, but realistically, it could have been built 10 years ago. I, however, have seen it for the past 5 years, I believe. And I remember when this crack wasn't as big, it was a little smaller. And I've already got pictures. I thought I took pictures of it a long time ago, but obviously I didn't. I looked through all of my archives and I couldn't find it. However, I will be able to make another video in a few more years, providing you with what would happen if you leave this situation and let it go. So again, how would you fix something like this? Realistically, you would have to dig the dirt away from the other side of the retaining wall and start taking it apart and putting new bricks in there. And realistically, I don't even know if that would be the best way to fix this retaining wall. It might actually need to be completely rebuilt. Again, if anybody has any ideas, we would love to hear from you about them. But for now, if you have a retaining wall and it doesn't have any rebar in it, or it's an older retaining wall, then you might want to think twice about planting something like a large palm tree next to it. So, and again, I would imagine if they would have planted this palm tree in about 6 or 7 feet, they wouldn't have the problem, or at least it wouldn't be as bad. So again, if you're going to plant a tree, again, I realize they're small when we plant them, but when they grow after a few years, they're going to be a little larger, and so will their roots, creating problems for your home.